You know how we all talk to ourselves? Yeah. And we all do it. We all do it. I know that we were told when we were little that if you talk to yourself, you're mad. And people still say that to this day. If you talk to yourself, you're mad. Nonsense. If we didn't talk to ourselves, our heads would explode with all the information that comes flying at us on a daily basis. However, sometimes we can talk to ourselves in a way that helps us move towards our goals, or sometimes we talk to ourselves in a way that makes us go, back into this unresourceful place. And I want to tell you a wee story because I used to be really confident. I'm back to being confident again, as you can see, but I used to be way back, I worked in a bank, and I was very confident in the bank. And then I had 2 children, and after I had my 2 children, something changed. I wasn't as confident as I had been about me personally. So I was confident still at work, and I was confident as a mum, but actually me on my own without my work or my family, I was a bit like, whoa, not sure who I am. Anyway, I was working as a sales coach, and I was asked to go and train with one of the coaches that trained coached the directors in the bank. And the event was in London, and I was all excited, but I was the only person from Scotland going from retail banking, and everyone else was going from head office. And they were all going to be wearing lovely clothes, because I'd been to the head office before. They didn't have to wear uniform like us. They all had just like normal casual clothes. And I was thinking, what will I wear? What will I wear when I go in this? I don't know what to wear, because with my kids, I had my jeans and my baggy t-shirt. And at work, we had the kind of air hostess look going on, where we had the tartan uniform with the scarf tied up and all the makeup. And I'm thinking, what will I wear? So before children, I wouldn't have thought about it. I would have gone out and bought clothes and just gone and done it. Whereas it was a real kind of, not sure. So I went off to the shops and I bought some very pretty outfits that before children I would have worn with ease. Whereas I kind of liked them still, but I was still a wee bit apprehensive. So I packed my suitcase and I fly down in my jeans and my t-shirt. And I get down to London and it's beautiful and warm and it's this country manor and there's wee bunnies in the garden. And of course, we arrived at night time. So the first night I went to bed. And in the morning I woke up and it was a beautiful day and I had these lovely summer outfits. And I put the first outfit on, so it was a wee white skirt and a pink top with a white flower, so it was all matching. And I walked into my bathroom and it starts, they're gonna say, who do you think you are? Yada, yada, yada. And I went back through to my bedroom and I took the outfit off and I put my jeans on and my t-shirt on. And then I went out the door and I'm thinking, and I'm meeting other people and they're all in these beautiful dresses. And I'm thinking, you idiot, nah, oh, morning, oh, you stupid fool. I'm thinking, Anyway, we went into the first part of the session and I'm giving myself a hard time, so I'm walking in like this. And we went into this room and there was about 30 of us. And we sat down and halfway through the morning, the trainer says, you know how we all talk to ourselves? And I was like, we really do that? We really do that? I was told that if you talk to yourself, you were mad, and I've done it for years. Everybody does that. And everyone else in the room was just looking ahead, and I was like, was I the only person that really didn't know that? And it was so funny. It was such a revelation. And he said, if you talk to yourself in a bad way, and I'm thinking, yep. He said, I want you to try this. And he told us to use the voice, change the voice. So use the voice of Mickey Mouse, or the most sexiest voice you'd ever heard, something like that. So the day went through and I was quite excited and I went to bed that night and I woke up the next day and I put the same outfit on. And when I was growing up, we had those huge tape recorders. I know everything's like this size now for kids growing up for getting music and noise and stuff, but you remember the big tape recorders. So we had this huge big one and I imagined it sitting in my head with Mickey Mouse ready to play. And I put the outfit on and I walked back into the bathroom and it starts, they're gonna say. And I actually did this to the mirror. Not this time, you don't. And I'm like that, play. They're gonna say, who do you think you are? Not so smart this time, are you? Ha! And I was like, yes. Ran out the door and I'm out the door going, yeah, I'm out the door. Morning, morning. I was so chuffed that I'd actually got through that door and got down. And I tell you what, my confidence just went whoosh, absolutely sky high again. I felt invincible that I could just help the world. And when I got back to the airport at the end of that week, I could hear people saying, this doesn't work, and that's broken, and they never deliver, and we're so far behind, and we're not making profit. And I was like, I can help you, and I can help you. And I thought, if I start that, I might be locked up again. So I kind of sat there bubbling with this excitement about how many lives I could change. And that's what I do now. I help people with this stuff. And you know, it's so simple. So for those of you that have done it, because we don't always give ourselves a hard time. You know, highly successful people are very good at saying, you've done it before, you can do it again. How are you going to turn this around? Come on, pull yourself together. You know you can do this. You've got this, and we'll talk to ourselves in an encouraging way.